For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience, and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers in front of the registrar and smile for the camera. A second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table at the far right to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. For postgraduate and undergraduate diploma candidates, you will also be wearing your hoods before entering the hall. You will be signaled by a graduations officer to rise and approach the stage. You need to have your seat ticket in your right hand. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up to the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. Proceed towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Stop in front of the registrar and stand on the mat with feet markers. Turn and face the audience. Your second on-stage photograph will be taken at that moment. Leave the stage by the stairs closest to the registrar. Proceed to the table on the far right of the stage to receive your certificate. After receiving your certificate, proceed down the stairs to the foyer area where a head and shoulders photograph will be taken. You will then be directed to return to your seat. We hope that you will enjoy this occasion. The University of South Africa prides itself for being the African university, shaping futures in the service of humanity. We congratulate all our students for having walked this journey with us. And today, we celebrate you for having successfully completed your qualifications. To you we say, Halala. To all our graduates and diplomandi in this ceremony, please pay attention to the following instructions. For degree qualifications, a graduations officer will signal degree candidates to rise and approach the stage. You will need to have your seat ticket in your right hand with your hood already draped over your shoulders. A graduations officer will then indicate to you where you need to wait at the bottom of the stairs and when you may proceed to go up onto the stage and stand on the mat with feet markers next to the podium. You will hand in your seat card to the dean or college representative. Turn and face the audience and look towards the photographer for your first on-stage photograph. The dean or college representative will announce your details and hand you back your seat card. You will then proceed towards the Chancellor, Vice Chancellor or Acting Vice Chancellor and kneel with your right knee on the stool. At this point, your degree will be conferred. You will then proceed to the next official who will congratulate you by shaking your hand. Continue towards the registrar standing at the end of the stage. Turn and face the audience and remember to stand on the mat with feet markers.
By the virtue of the powers vested upon me this morning as the Acting Vice-Chancellor, I constitute this gathering a congregation of the University of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we request you to join us in a silent prayer or meditation or any form of giving thanks to your deity, Source, Umvelingangi, as we celebrate the achievements that we're having this morning on this occasion. Could you go on a silent prayer, please? Thank you. You may be seated. Before we get started, could we at this point for a moment take out our cell phones, reach to our bags and pockets, I'm doing the same, and put them on silent. They tend to interfere with our systems. We are on the World Wide Web right now recording. Thank you. The Chancellor, in his absentia, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, members of Council and their partners, many of whom are watching on YouTube right now, the Vice-Chancellor and Principal of the University of South Africa, in her absentia, Professor Puleng Linkabula, graduates, family members, parents, sisters, brothers, children, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, loved ones, and beloved in-laws, management of UNISA at various levels, the academic procession, guardians, supporters, funders, and our proud UNISA alumni. And at the heart of today's celebration, you, the graduating class of 2025, Molweni, Dumelang, Goeiemorgen, good morning. All protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, and most importantly, our proud graduates and their loved ones, it is my singular honor and privilege to welcome you all to this momentous graduation ceremony of the University of South Africa. My name is Professor Tenjiwe Meyiwa. I'm the Vice Principal responsible for research, postgraduate studies, innovation, and commercialization. I stand here before you today, this morning, humbly and proudly as the Acting Vice-Chancellor, representing our esteemed Vice-Chancellor and Principal, who sends apologies and her warm wishes and heartfelt congratulations. She couldn't be with us this morning. I also serve on behalf of our Chancellor, His Excellency Dr. Thabo Mbeki, who is the titular head of graduations and the head of the institution, who also conveys his regrets for not being present, but joins you in spirit as we celebrate you this morning. He's actually on YouTube watching us. I greet and acknowledge you. I see you, and in my language, isiZulu, we say, siyanibona, sanibonani. I also want to congratulate and acknowledge our doctoral graduate we don't have. Doesn't seem we do this morning. we should have had. I don't know where she is. We are gathered here not only to mark the culmination of your academic journey, but to honor your perseverance, your tenacity, and dreams. A special word of gratitude goes to your family, whom without them and your loved ones, you would not have been here today. Their support is woven in the degrees that we confer this morning and diplomas. You are graduating in the month that's very seminal and symbolic, the month of June, the month that's related and associated with youthfulness, with innovation, with change, with new beginnings. If anything, you graduating in this month indicates that you've walked a difficult, a different, a meaningful journey that very much resembles the month in which you're graduating. You will have often, in the face of competing responsibilities and personal sacrifice, have had challenges, but you conquered them, and today you prevail. You stand here very much representing the month in which you're graduating, a transformed life, and what Elizabeth Gilbert wisely said once, I open quote, when you are at the edge of change, you must choose to evolve or remain. You graduates chose to evolve. That choice that you made was backed by action that's led you to be here this morning. Your agency is what brought you, and that's what we're celebrating. You are therefore not just graduates, you change makers, you dreamers, you doers. You are Africa's, your parents, your loved ones, promised, fulfilled. This morning, I'm honored to be doing this officiating with a number of colleagues that I want to make mention of right now. You obviously will not remember them, but because we're recording, we're on the World Wide Web, we want our archives to be in order. We have the acting registrar, Dr. Likubu, who's the registrar for governance, who shall be draping you. We have Mr. Huang, who's the regional director of this Western Cape region. We also have Dr. Fobi, who's the executive director within Operations and Estates Division. We also have Professor Budeli, who's the executive dean in the College of Law. From the College of Human Sciences, we have these representatives, Professor Van Niekerk, Professor Wilsoner, and Professor Safla. From the College of Graduate Studies, we have Professor Baloyi. From the College of Economic and Management Sciences, we have Professor Lidimo, who's been sent by the Chancellor to present his address. We have Professor Jordan, also from the College of Economic and Management Sciences. From the College of Education, we have Professor Sirutu, who's the Executive Dean Deputy of the college. We also have Professor Pushoko and Professor Munyai. From the College of Accounting Sciences, we have Dr. Shakudi, Professor Akers, and Dr. Likhodi. And I would also want to acknowledge the friends of the university who are gracing our ceremony this morning. These are Lieutenant Colonel Gregorio Antonio Rodriguez, as well as Pastor Ray Walter from Laingsburg. Thank you for being with us. This morning we'll be conferring degrees and diplomas that constitute a significant number of almost 50,000, actually more than 50,000, that we graduate at UNISA each year. Now, that number is quite huge. Some universities don't even have that number of everybody who's in their books. We are indeed a mega university, one that has close to 500,000 students. It is by no default that we refer to as a UNISA and truly the world that is our campus. This ceremony should last about 2 hours, more or less, or 2 hours, 15 minutes, or thereabout. It's a very short ceremony. It has 6 parts. The first part is what I'm doing right now, which is about to end. The second part is the Chancellor's address. We have Professor Lidimo, who's been sent by the Chancellor to do that. The third part is the most exciting one, when you walk the red carpet. We've prepared it for you, and we celebrate you in many ways, not like, with due respect to other universities, you'll see there's a lot of activity here. We shake hands, you can hug, you can do thumbs, you can do whatever. And make the stage the singular moment of your own when you are on the red carpet, one to remember. Remember that we're capturing you on the World Wide Web. So whatever is not toward your grandchildren, great-grandchildren, how, umakhulu. What happened on that day? I'm happy that you look on point. Wow, some shoes look quite shiny this morning, and the makeup is on point. So when you are on the red carpet, please face the front, but before you get to the red carpet, you'll be up here. When you are up here, you probably will have been told this, but our graduates tend to be very nervous, anxious, and forget these things, despite some of you doing it for more than once today. We'll be doing it more than once. You face the front, face the cameras, because we're capturing you. We want all sides of you so that we purify our archives. When you're here, don't face the person. My colleague will be here, I'll be reading out your name, but the front, because we are capturing you. And once the name is read, immediately take your red carpet moment and walk down the red carpet. Move towards where I was seated, where I will be seated, where I was standing. In front of where I was standing, there's a nila. It's called so because you expected to put one or both of your knees on the nila. We've had some graduates sitting on that. It looks like a chair, but it's not a chair. So that's where you'll be receiving your degree if you're getting degreed today. But if you're not, for diploma graduates, we shall do that next time, or we've done it for those that are doing postgraduate diplomas. So it's only for degree students. Then you move down. Next to where I'll be seated, we will be celebrating you. Somebody will be there, exchanging to greet you, congratulate you, shake your hand, thumb you, and do all of that to celebrate you more, and move down to the hooding where the registrar is to take more pictures. And after that, the fourth session will be the closing remarks, which I will do, come up to the podium. The fifth shall be the national anthem. When we sing the national anthem, we'll be on our feet, and then we'll dissolve the congregation and the academic procession. It sounds, it's a lot, 6, but very compact. I urge you all, graduates and your loved ones, to respect the very first graduate in the same fashion as the very last one. And I'm calling upon the security officers that we've brought all the way from Pretoria to do their job. We're performance managing you. We expect everybody to be in the room till the end of the graduation. Please respect everyone for the entire duration. I now invite Professor Lidimo to lead us into the next part of our graduation ceremony, the Chancellor's address. Thank you.
Blessed morning to you all. Are you blessed this morning? Great. I am Ophelia Mapari Lidimu. My assignment here is to deliver the Chancellor's address, and I would like to greet the acting VC, Professor Meyiwa, and also special greetings to my colleagues, all the unisons, those who are in the procession this morning, and those that are busy facilitating the processes behind the scene. Good morning to you. Congratulations to our graduates who are here this morning, and I'm sure you are excited. Are you excited? And special word of appreciation to the family members, the friends, the parents, and the colleagues who are here who have been supporting our graduates. We are really grateful. I would also like to acknowledge our Chancellor, President Thabo Mbeki, and our Vice Chancellor, Professor Lenka Puleng, for allowing me this opportunity to share the Chancellor's address this morning. I have titled my Chancellor's address as Self-Mastery as a Nation-Building Trait. A nation does not exist without individuals. It starts with one individual to have a nation. The best way to understand a nation is using the open systems theory found by the biologist Ludwig in 1940. One of the assumptions of the open system theory is that a system as a whole has interconnected subsystems. A nation has interconnected subsystems, which are communities, groups, families, and individuals. As an individual, you are an important subsystem of our nation. For our nation, South Africa, to continue prospering, it takes first an individual's effort before the collective effort. Self-mastery in psychology refers to the ability to control one's thoughts, emotions, and actions, leading to a sense of inner competence and control over one's life. It involves developing self-awareness, self-regulation, and the ability to overcome internal resistance. I like this quote, open quote, "Mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power," close quote, by Lao Tzu. This quote highlights that true power comes from inner strength and self-awareness, not from controlling others. Tell your neighbor on your right, be your own master. Tell your neighbor on the left, be your own master. Okay, most individuals live their lives like a ship without a sail, being tossed to and fro by the waves, reacting to every stimulus that comes their way. This negatively affects families, groups, communities, and the whole nation. Lack of self-mastery can be destructive to a nation. Recently, on the 27th of May, 2025, we had the news of Paul Doyle, aged 53, whose car crashed into a crowd of Liverpool fans. What was supposed to be a celebration and joyful occasion turned into a tragedy. This man was found to be intoxicated with drugs. He failed to realize the possible destruction of substance abuse. Today, lack of self-mastery can prevent you from getting a visa to enter other countries. It is important to restrain the self from giving opinion on social platforms that are not well informed, irrespective of how you feel and think. Sometimes your views and opinions should remain just that, yours only. Do not abuse freedom of speech due to lack of self-mastery. Another assumption of the open system theory is the interconnection of the subsystem. This interconnectivity implies that as individuals, we can affect each other positively or negatively. Institutions like prisons are overcrowded due to lack of self-mastery. Individuals who allowed greed, selfishness, overindulgence, hate, and other social ills to be their masters are destructive to our nation. On the positive light, we have individuals who allowed and are permitting purpose, love, hope, faith, generosity, and kindness to be their master. They pursue their acts of self-mastery in the health, economic, social, and spiritual sectors of our nation in various roles. These individuals are nation builders because they use self-mastery to make a positive difference daily. We need more of these individuals for our nation, South Africa, to continue to grow, succeed, and thrive. I am glad to be here this morning to celebrate with our graduates. It takes self-mastery to start and complete a qualification. Through your skills, knowledge, and competencies gained through your studies, you are set to make a contribution in our society for its prosperity. Self-mastery entails these 5 components. The first one is self-awareness. This involves understanding your beliefs, values, strengths, weaknesses, and patterns of behavior. The second component is emotional intelligence, recognizing and managing your emotions as well as understanding the emotions of others. Component number 3 is self-discipline, cultivating the ability to overcome distractions, temptations, and impulsive behavior. The fourth component is mindfulness, being present in the moment and paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. The last and 5th component is continuous learning, a commitment to learning, acquiring new skills, and expanding knowledge. The Bible in Titus chapter 2, verse 2 states that, teach the older men to exercise self-control, to be worthy of respect, and to live wisely. They must have sound faith and be filled with love and patience. Self-mastery leads others to respect us and fills us with sound hope, faith, love, and patience. This character quality brings so much fruit to our lives. We need to reflect this morning and work on our own self-mastery. Best wishes in your life endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Lidumo. How befitting and apt a speech that befits the Chancellor's values, open systems theory, and the importance of self-mastery Your reference to national building starts with the individual is so important. I like, Prof, the fact that you quoted Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu, much as he lived in the 6th century, he's one of my mentors. Sometimes your mentors needn't be people who are in front of you, but who long dead. Please look at Lao Tzu. He's a Chinese philosopher, and his readings and writings and voice is still powerful to this day. Thank you. Colleagues, do you need to get our graduates seated? I see some are unsettled. Can you start? Can I remind you, graduates and loved ones, the ceremony is short. Please stay the entire course. Thank you. By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this morning as the acting Vice-Chancellor, I now proceed to confer the degrees and diplomas of the university on the candidates whose names appear on the program, and I request the representatives of the colleges to present the candidates to me. Colleagues.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Education. Mukata Jacobs. Shakira Mia, the degree is obtained with distinction.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Shlaha Marita Mashalani receives the degree of Master of Public Administration. Madam Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Science.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Master of Arts. Oh, don't have a name. Benjamin Francis Marais. Haswini Mudarikwa. Tristan James Reiner. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours. Natsai Alice Dulada. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Chandray Burger receives the degree with distinction. Colette Rose Pontak. Angela Louise Clegg. Sikiwe Brodina Panyana. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Ralisa Guinness receives the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Vasluna Mustafa receives the degree with distinction. Nomondo Pukwana. Amanda Diariwe. Menke Redelinghuis. Ingrid Fredlin Strauss. Vuyeka Ulana. Alice Vanessa Umute Siwaswa. Marianka Venter. Adam Paul Williams.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Commerce Honours. Anastasia Abrams. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidate receives the degree with distinction. Shanae Nora Nandi Uris. Curtis Clarence Kuhn. Lloyd Rukonhi. Ranwell Denzel September. Nkosinati Welcome Skosana. Ethan Smith. Lene Stewart, degree obtained with distinction. Peliswa Toso.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education Honours. Sarah Jenan Brazenton. Abdul Alim Nodian.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Education. All right. Raquel Arense. Dalshan Taylor Aris. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Megan Caroline Allo received the degree with distinction. Peter Alfonso Arnold. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Talita Mia August received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Elisma Boltman also received the degree with distinction. Elisma Leandra Blicknold. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Amadia Boshoffs received the degree with distinction. Reinhard Veli Bosse. Sumaya Buostander. Sharon Henrietta Buotha. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Zulfa Brown receives the degree with distinction. Shannon Yodi Brainers. Savannah Shandapal. Marilu Gutier. Michaela Crowley. Nonkoliseko Dastile. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Celine Amy Davis received the degree with distinction. Yenatle David. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kiara Alexis Bath receives the degree with distinction. Henry de Jong, Griselda de Vet. Okay. Apologies, colleagues, it's not colored, this one. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Griselda de Vet receives a degree Metlof. Sinokolo Dludla, Ongeka Sylvia Dimse, Mary Jean Dan, colleagues, the printer is failing me here. Weslin Fabia Fortain. Kalim Sade Furi. Timothy John Fredericks. Vanessa Ketney Fredericks. Vanessa Courtney Fredericks. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Sumaya Gali received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Claire Ashley Harard receives the degree Metlof. Evelyn Margaret George, Sinovuyo Gilibodo, Yolanda Gledil, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Rochelle Hasbrook received the degree with distinction. Jewel Yuil Hall, Busisiwe Cynthia Halumane, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Claudine Bianca Haka received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Franconia Augusta Hartenberg receives the degree Metlof. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kaylee Hopt receives the degree with distinction. Robin James. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Karen Enthia Jaffa receives the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Neum Franklin Johannes receives the degree with distinction. Lizelle Veronica Ulysse. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Lekia Kemp receives the degree with distinction. Yamkela Kota. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Amber Logan Kruger received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Libuani Brenda Quinda received the degree with distinction. Verenie Joanne Louise Peter Lindeki, Shane Estelle Linerd, Sonel Loff, Iana Lottering, Ketley Lottering, Colleen Mans, Samantha Mart, Neliswa Madubela, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Asandiswa Makapela receives the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Rian Mario Maray receives the degree with distinction. Apiwe Marenene, Sisipo Mau, Senzekile Anita Mtechwa, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kalan Ray McLecky received the degree with distinction. Papa Law Adelina Mushwai, Alicia Morta, Leslie Monique Morta, Elzan Mostert, Kamva Mpotololo, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Stephanie Jocelyn Meller receives a degree with distinction. Masivuye Myataza, Siposetu Nowata, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Egon Blanqui Olifir receives a degree Medloff. Leroy Shane Olin, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Courtney Roslyn Pakaman receives a degree with distinction. Taylor Peterson. Zintle Pika. Leanne Yeni Peterson. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Zandile Khalakhala receives a degree with distinction. Ntoriseng Rapita. All right. Suzanne Reichert. Okay, Reichert. Sharon Sandra Robertson. Shea Speranza Rodriguez. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kutsia Sampson received a degree. Nathan Bradley Yeban. Shmuel. Linda Sibamba. Bethany Linley Smith. Grant Justin Spans. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, and Mart Stemmet received the degree with distinction. Crystal Fallon Schwartz. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Laritza Tyrion received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Kiana van Heestien received a degree with distinction. Manya van Noordwijk. Ja. Okay, matlang. Asha Robini Shasali van Wijngaard. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Samantha van Zyl received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Aidan Jon Forster received the degree with distinction. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Michaela Wagner received the degree with distinction. Chantil Brumelda Wanis. Is it Wanis or Vanis? Vanis. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Florence Veyers received the degree with distinction. Monta Alicia Williams. Oh. Monita. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Nicole Vette received the degree with distinction.
Ziyanda Ziliwa. Fariza Sheza Shida Bartman. Sinombulelo bakabonwa. Malin Buzak. Brisman Ilas Makorsa. Nadine Janice Christians. Elrisa Denise Classens. Anisha Welise Zamonse. Deborah William Dempa. Nokutula Janji. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Ameline Engelbrecht received the degree with distinction. Jamie Lee Fredericks. Yamin Tempers. Sharon Kathleen Hendricks. Judy Ann Aveja. Charlene Yvette Henning. Clarice Hufke. Thank you. Godfrey's Ruthlane Charlene Julis. Ilan Keinemeyer. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Anika Genevieve Kerpokes received the degree with distinction. Yvette Kirstein. Shena Kuris. Mahatia Mati. Moni Heather Mulder. Maxine Heather Mulder. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Amira Mayer received the degree with distinction. Veronica Teresa Nelson. Pumeza Ngumisa Nkomonde. Natasha Andrina Peterson. Alicia Prinsloo. Albertina Joan Richards. Joy Sydney Robertson. Carmen Cynthia Santana Kukamur. Melania Marika Shabudin. Amina Slemming. Marilee Smith. Anika Jeanette Tace. Yolanda van der Merwe. Aleta Marietta van Rienen. Michelle Elaine van Wyk. Leanne Favors. Roseanne Marcel Williams. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Makun Aranse received the degree with distinction. Asanda Bly. Geraldine Albertina Kutsi. Hillet de Jong. Melise Zerelda Geldenhuis. Sibongile Nemele. Melissa Hilary Martin. Elimpilo Londeka Nzobe. Nashmun Natasha Solomons. Tiloni Venza. Wesley Carlsa. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Michelle de Klerk obtained the degree with distinction. Michaela N. Mariani. Brendan Raymond Mayer. Kayla Lauren Peterson. Siegfried Adolf Skobinski. Froman Bremel Snyders. Yvette van Niekerk.
Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Baccalaureus Technologia. Desmond Leonard Erasmus. Numbisa Tabisa Vulindlu Mtabaniso. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, Deirdre Comball receives the degree of Bachelor of Administration. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Barbara Matteo Vianga, degree obtained with distinction. Takawira Gabriel Mujati. Dikeledi Ida Novella. Biseni Conrad Nsibanda. Madam Acting Vice Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Jadine Kiana Julian. Herculine Rose Ellen Thorne. Lusanda Adam. Mavida Adams, degree obtained with distinction. Eden Rebecca Anthony. Floris Johannes Bierkes. Jean-Henri Bart Botha. Floris Johannes Jacobus Brandt, degree obtained with distinction. Amke Anneke Brits, degree obtained with distinction. Nomabala Dayeni. Renee de Lange, degree obtained with distinction. Nontombi Glaka. Marnu Erasmus. Clint Carl Fredericks. Alden Goliath, degree obtained with distinction. Michaela Caitlin Hammond. Dylan Brandon Pilaven Janse van Rensburg, degree obtained with distinction. Mulatu Sidwell Jonas. Lauren Suzette Kieser, degree obtained with distinction. Dale Frederick Kleinschmidt. Sammy Amanda Kotze. Niku Low. Oh, you still, sorry. Mika Joanne Bolch. Tafatswa Moyo Mabenge. Nomsa Makapela. Nebakazi Makubalu. Shanae Christine Moritz. Lutendo Dorcas Matozzi. Brendan McLaren. Tyler Tamsin McMahon. Buyiswa Mdibanisu. Amukalani Tracy Mondlane. Sazi Mtandabuzo. Lindiwe Mtombeni. Kirushan Naidu. Melissa Ngwerume. Ayanda Leratu Nkosi. Is it Tahir Peterson? Okay. Tracy Lee, presence. Degree obtained with distinction, and Tracy Lee is the first of a twin. Trudy Ann presence, degree obtained with distinction, she's the second twin. Grant Clayton Pullen. Gaynor Gwyneth Rowan. Glynis Greer Sauls. Veliswa Sinkunga. Buchle Sikoto. Sean Smith. Tian Smith, degree obtained with distinction. Ayanda Soginga. Tracy Ann Solon. Carla Steenkamp. Oh, degree obtained with distinction. Thank you. Carmen Ann Tace. Laura Tamsin Tillett. Tembile Dr. Chakaza. Siseku Tutu Mkingezi. Nicola Visser. Wilma Visser. Luke Williams. Andiswa Precious Pearl Senzile.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Rushana Basson. Michelle Haynes. Langton Jambaya. Patricia Magawu. Michaela Evadne Joanne Norke. Vuelwetu Noche Duba. Sandiswa Pereira. Nolu Babalu Tembani. Six. Excuse me for 1 second. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Information Science. Rosemary Abrams. Wilma Boa. Boyce. Muhammad Riaz Daniels. Margarita Elizabeth Goodman, degree obtained with distinction. Darren Jacobs. Muhammad Masood Malan. Nomsa Bukhle Beauty Pangata. Bulelo Prince Nkwazi. Uvivwe Mercy Umselu. Tembakazi Benedicta Vani. Robin Kelsey Stemmers. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Music. Damon Leo De Folio, the degree is obtained with distinction. James Carl George. Jacques Emile Loopse, the degree is obtained with distinction. Okay. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates receive the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Anelda Louisa Adams. Natasha Simone Boltman. Stacy Lee Carolison, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Renier Magdalene Craig. Simone Eloise Janse van Vieren. Elisma Flint. Leleganolo Mbata. Sonia McNamanus, degree obtained with distinction. Goretse Singh Sarah Mofokeng. Degree obtained with distinction. Shudid Coretta Estelle Versace. Madre Barbara Walters Lubber. Uruj Baker. Skalk Christian Kutsia. Lucretia Esbach, degree obtained with distinction. Ashley Michaela Esterhuizen. Leslie Ann Flowers. Lindikaya Gliso. Sumaya Ismail. Pleasure. Kara Timia Jacobs. Jacques Johannes Kotze, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Shumelia Luinga Lottering. Cynthia Angelica Lowe, degree obtained with distinction. Chelsea Bianca Ludwig. Mike Panache Mberi. Well done. Elise Constance Norris Cornelius, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Lanmo Pamacheche. Well done. Alexandra Klaupapas, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Nazanin Peters, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Anazo Lashalala. Well done. Caitlin Ann Rebstein. There you go. Sune Reni, degree obtained with distinction. Sonette Scott. Okay. Aisha Shabab. Well done. Casey Smith. Well done. Kurt Edward Spandil. Well done. Nicholas Martinez Palmer, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Jessica Kathleen Stradom. There you go. Amir Sikra, Sais. There you go. Laura Jane Templeton. Geraldo John Titus. Chelsea Jean Udeman. Thank you. Michaela Jolene van der Heide, degree obtained with distinction. Well done. Christine Dube. Well done. Rachel Dupree. Well done. Nicole Samantha Dysel. There you go. Hi there. Soundry Paula Rose Hill. Well done. Azra Majid. Azra. Savannah Pinar. Maydeen Denny Ranaka. Miguel September. Kayla Dorothy Sylvester, degree obtained with distinction. Chloe van Wyk. Sipokazi Bianca Watu. Well done. Nabila Slamdin. Madam Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours. I just need a name. Yeah. Thanks. Bulelwa Havila Dingana.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the diploma candidates will now be introduced to you. The following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Trinus Chinyowa. Christopher Miller. Mosebotse Ribone Moasa.
Madam Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Kalipa Paipai. Amelia Tusi.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the postgraduate diploma in the College of Education. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, Ethel Dow receives the diploma with distinction. Taryn Lee Moses. Jill Marianne Snyders.
Madam Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Human Sciences. Pumzile Sonyankomo. Look there. Rashida Norris. Free Palestine. Ludwig Chaka. Tasmia van der Merwe.
Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the diploma in the College of Economic and Management Sciences. Melissa Goosen. Laurel Leanne Jacobs. Alistair John Jensel. Jordan Cameron Carsten. Mildred Sipiwe Masua. Ayanda Ntabeni. Likona Ntengeshe. Veronique de Brutestad September, diploma obtained with distinction. DJ Slamat, diploma obtained with distinction. Sandri Snyders. Maxwell Marvin Solomons. Madam Acting Vice-Chancellor, the following candidates received the national diploma. Zainab Yappi. Rania Tsanga Ndoko. Fundiswa Jongilanga.
We wait for all our graduates to be seated. That's how much we value. Without you, there will be no UNISA. A university is a university because of graduates. I think they're all seated up, waiting for one to be seated. Thank you. We're very productive. Thank you for your patience. We promised 2 hours. We did this within that time, below the 2 hours. Thank you, colleagues, for your efficiency. Let gratitude be the pillar upon which you kneel to express your thanksgiving. Those are Maya Angelou's words. This is the last but 2 parts of the ceremony. I present the congratulatory message and vote of thanks. It is a deep honor and privilege to extend the heartfelt congratulations to all our graduates from the colleges of human sciences. I'm actually looking at their hoods because with the colors they have, you'll have seen my colleagues match that with their coats and hoods. College of Human Sciences, College of Economic and Management Sciences, and College of Education. Today, graduates, you join a distinguished family of over 1 million UNISA alumni. Some of you are coming for not the first time, but those that are coming for the first time, welcome to a community of Unisans. A network of alumni that stretches across South Africa, on the African continent, and beyond to the world. We exist in more than 150 countries. We're the only university that has a license to operate internationally at this scale. You are part of this remarkable cohort. Earning a qualification through open, distance, and e-learning is no small feat, as you know. It demands discipline. It demands self-mastery that Professor Ledimo made reference to earlier. It demands resilience. It demands sacrifice. For that, we salute you. We salute you and we celebrate you. Wear your crown with dignity and integrity. UNISA has been very privileged to have offered degrees and diplomas to a significant number of eminent leaders across the world. I'll make mention of a few of them for you to appreciate who you're joining and why we implore you to hold the UNISA flag up high and hold it with integrity and ethical behavioral patterns that we expect of you and that we hope we've instilled in you throughout these years that you've had with us. You actually are joining former activists and struggle heroes like President Mandela, may his soul rest in peace. He's a Unisan who trained him. The current President Ramaphosa, we trained him. How he's turning out to be, we can't take full responsibility, colleagues, for that. But we gave him good tools. We trained our current Chancellor, Thabo Mbeki. We also trained Robert Mugabe. Don't hold us responsible for what happened ultimately. It's not us. So when you mess up somewhere in your career, don't hold us responsible. Archbishop Hermes Emeritus Desmond Tutu is one of our Unisans. We trained him. Ahmed Katatra, we trained him. We've also trained a number of eminent politicians, amongst whom is Trevor Manuel. You recall those who are young enough, or rather old enough, to remember that during his tenure as the finance minister, we had a boom in the country. Yeah? But we've also trained the current Minister of Finance, Enoch Godongwana. But colleagues, we didn't tell him to pass his budget for the third time, yeah? But we trained him. It's one of our products. We've also trained others like Naledi Pandor, Mukhweng, a number of judges like Dikgang Mosanek, Justice Daya Pillay, who's plied her trade within the shores of the country and beyond, internationally more so. We've also trained Sizwe Nxana, who needs no introduction. The boom at FNB was introduced through his tenure because of our teachings. We've also trained Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, Thuli Madonsela, etc., and Charlotte Maxeke. So you're joining a cohort of alumni of distinction and existence across the world that are very crucial. Just this past week, the premier of all the provinces of Ethiopia, we graduated him, the boss of all the regions of Ethiopia. We trained him. A few years ago, we gave Eritrea more than 23 judges and prosecutors. That's our impact across the world. But more importantly, I like making mention of this. Possibly my colleagues have gotten bored of me saying this, but some of you probably may not have heard this. UNISA exists in every PES bank account of anybody. Just last week, we got the current Lesija Khanyaho, who is the Reserve Bank governor, to lower the interest rates because we trained him. If you look at your money notes, the signature, that's a Unison signature. The head that you see there, that's Mandela, that's Unison. And the very first governor of the Reserve Bank, a woman, and the only one so far that this country has seen, Jill Marcus, we trained her. Now, I'm going at length about these graduates because of what we expect of you and how much we want you to wear this crown with your head held very high. Should you lower it, you will certainly be lowering these kinds of eminent people that are called unisons. I'm on Maya Angelou this morning, and once again, I want to quote from her when she says, "Surviving is important, but thriving is elegant." You've demonstrated that elegance. We're proud of you. As you look to the future, some of you are already leaders in various forms, but those that are not and those that are not in employment already, we ask you to come back and get your master's degrees done, doctoral degrees done, until you're all red-gowned. We're not done with you. But also, as you look into the future, please be aware that through our Inhlanyelo Innovation Hub that exists online and other platforms, we offer entrepreneurship, mentorship, and practical business opportunities. I'm glad that this Innovation Hub reports to my office. Please take these opportunities as alumni to help transition from learning to leading to implementing, to possible even someday have your own companies. And I want to end with acknowledging, because this is a vote of thanks as well, my colleagues who have not been as privileged as some of us to come to the stage and enjoy the podium, but who've contributed significantly to your success, some of whom I could not get them to come to Cape Town, but who are behind the scenes doing all the work. We expect you, should you want to do so, to join some of them in the near future as markers, tutors, lecturers, technicians, laboratory assistants, professors, distinguished professors. I want to express gratitude to colleagues who are of the division of the graduation of the Registrar's Office, who are responsible for these ceremonies, as well as the Department of Institutional Advancement for marketing, for organizing, and for ensuring that all that you ultimately see as the culmination of this ceremony is done efficiently and properly. I want to thank the Department of Facilities Management for ensuring that our facilities are in the state of which they are, although we're using the ICC, and we want to thank the ICC, but they come well in advance to ensure that it is in the status and standard of what UNISA expects it to be. We want to thank Multimedia Center, the colleagues who ensure that as we are having this ceremony, it's recorded properly and is at the standard of which we expect it to be, and recorded and available through the World Wide Web on the YouTube. We want to thank the Department of Human Resources, whom you probably may not have seen, but they were on standby as emergency rescue and wellness to ensure that should anything happen to you, we jump and ensure that you are as safe as we possibly can make you to be. We want to also thank the security officers who make these graduations as safe and in line with the standards of UNISA. And of course, not the least but the most, we want to thank the Cape Town Regional Office, its management and colleagues in the office who ensure that all that we get to have gets to happen in the manner that is the fashion that you've experienced this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we move to the end of our program towards that, what's going to come next is that we will be singing the national anthem. It is on page 25 of your programs. We will sing the anthem on our feet. Please keep standing. After we have sung the anthem, I will then dissolve the congregation, the last part of the session. Make UNISA trend. Please share your pictures on all our platforms because we capture them and keep them in our archives to beautify our archives. Congratulations and well done again. Enkosi. By the virtue of the powers entrusted upon me this morning as the acting Vice-Chancellor, I dissolve this congregation of the University of South Africa.